Don't believe anyone who suggests to you that authority does not matter. People say leadership isn't authority, leadership isn't title, leadership isn't position. The truth is that all of those statements are not correct in absolute terms. There is something about leadership being position. There is something about leadership involving the use of authority. There's something about leadership, all right, being an issue of title. I think what's important is to put these things in proper context. But today I want to address the issue of authority. And I'm saying to you, never believe anyone that suggests or implies or tries to convince you that authority is not crucial for leadership success, for effectiveness in a leadership role. It is, and very much so. Welcome to Leadership on Monday. My name is Olatunji Shobodu, and from Emet Leadership Academy, where we nurture leaders based on truth. And a quick nugget for you today: authority matters for leadership effectiveness. Authority matters for leadership effectiveness. Think about it. Why are leaders given authority? Typically, leadership responsibilities come with authority. Typically, when you're appointed into leadership positions, it comes with not just responsibility, it comes with authority. After all, when we talk about delegation, which is a crucial aspect of leadership, we always counsel that leaders ensure that when they assign responsibility, they also assign authority along with it. And what do we mean? The idea is that there is no point giving responsibility out or delegating responsibility, to your subordinates without empowering them to get the job done. Now, that should tell you that in order for a leader to get his or her job done, to deliver on his or her mandate, authority has been given. All right. Yes, we talk about the fact that you can be a leader without necessarily being the head of a team or a unit or so designated. That's fine. But that's not the standard configuration for leadership. In many instances, many organizations, the practice, almost a tradition, is that people are appointed into leadership roles. And those leadership roles come prepackaged with levels of authority, limits also to the authority that anyone sitting in a leadership role or the other, can wield. Now, why would management give you authority if it's not needed to get your job done? Authority is needed to get your job done in the same way that power is needed to accomplish anything. You want to accomplish anything in life, you need power. You need a measure of application of power, all right, in whatever form. And power, comes in different forms. And that's it. That's one of the things that you must realize. Okay. A lot of people talk about great. That is great. However, the point also is this: as I often say, you don't build influence with your team from day one. If you're appointed to a role today, you won't suddenly become influential with members of your team. If you know team dynamics all too well, it's going to take time for them to even believe in you. even if you have an excellent track record. All right, the track record is one thing, but they want to see it play itself out in your interaction with them. Now, so I ask people, while you are trying to build influence with your people, how do you get them to do what needs to be done, all right, in order for your assignment to be accomplished? That's where authority comes in. That's where authority comes in. All right. The point is not to abuse your authority. All right. Just like power. All right. Authority corrupts. Authority is just a form of power. All right. It is that power that is conferred on you by virtue of the fact that you are the one sitting in a particular role or on a particular seat. So you call the shots. All right. You call the shots. I mean, think about it. We always say that the buck stops on the table of the leader. If the buck stops on the table of the leader and you still expect the leader not to use his authority, then it would eventually be an irresponsible leader. Because when things do not get done, he would then say to you, oh, it's because he was not able to, he has not succeeded to muster influence with his team. I mean, what kind of excuse will that be? Authority is required. There are times when the leader has to insist that things are done, that things are done the way he wants them done. All right. There are such times. There are times when there is no time to explain what needs to be done and why something needs to be done in a particular way. The exigencies of the moment require that things get done, that results are produced. And when you are in such situations, everybody must know who is in charge. Not because you want to project yourself, not because you want to make everybody respect you for, the use of the authority or that you are the one. No, no, no. So the motivation, all right, for engaging the power and authority that you have been given is one of the things that separate, the leaders who know their onions from those who are just excited with authority. And those who are excited will misuse it, certainly, because that's the driving force. But those who understand, all right, what leadership truly is, who understand the purpose for which power is given, they would use it appropriately. I love to use biblical examples, by the way, because for obvious reasons, that's the source of truth for us. And, you find a situation where, Jesus, for example, was told, very hungry he was, and he was told, why not change these stones into bread? All right, so that you can satisfy your hunger. I mean, after all, you've been fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. He said, no, I'm not going to do that. And the reason that he said he couldn't do that, or he wouldn't do that, not because he didn't have the authority to do it, he had the authority, he could do it. I mean, but he refused to use the authority he had for that purpose. Why? The authority he was given was not to self-serve, was not so he can meet his own interest, was not, so he can achieve things at will. No, he was given authority for a purpose, for a purpose, for a purpose. All right, for a purpose. And he revealed that purpose somewhere, where he said, you gave me power, all right, so that I can give a better quality of life to all the people that you give me. So you apply that authority in order to give the people reporting to you a better quality of life, in order to add value to their lives. That's the purpose for which it was given. Isn't it interesting that when he was delegated much later, and he called his own, disciples and sent them out, all right, to go and get certain things done in the place where he was going to come to, he gave them authority. He gave them power. Why did he withhold power from them? Why did he not withhold power from them? I mean, if they didn't need it. But he knew that they needed it in order for them to get their job done. He knew that they needed it. And interestingly, When they came back and they began to talk about what the power enabled them to accomplish, he said, the demons were subject to us in your name. He wondered. He said, wait a minute, gentlemen. That's not the purpose for which it was given. You are missing the point here. He said, yes, I will get excited by that. But, it's more important. It's not just for your own, personal satisfaction. It's not for you to take pride in. It's not for you, to use it to project yourself as though, you're something special. No, the power is given to support your ability to deliver on your assignment. And the assignment of a leader is the development of the people that have been put in your care. So power is crucial for a leader to use. All right. If you must deliver that mandate, if you must be effective in your role, but use your power to serve the interest, primarily the interest of your people. Use your power to add value to them. That's the purpose for which it is given. All right. To empower you to deliver on your mandate. And your mandate, I'm sure you know, is first and foremost to add value to your people, to develop them into leaders like yourself. That's the nugget for today. Authority matters. Make sure to use it. Know when to use it. Use it for the purpose for which it was given. Let it be. Let the value of the authority you command be felt by the people that you have been given to superintend over. And that's it from me on Leadership on Monday. That's your nugget. Authority matters. And have a great week. And please go ahead, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe so that you get to know every time we come, on stream. It's on Monday at 11 West African time, also on Thursdays, same time. Okay, Thursdays it will be Leadership in 30 minutes. And for every other thing, like the programs we're on, if you want support and coaching, check the description and you can reach out to me at any time. It will be a pleasure to be of service to you. So have a great week and please commit yourself to doing leadership right. That's what we're about on this channel. And so, God bless you. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.